Now from the Soto district of downtown Seattle, we've got baseball under the lights here at T-Mobile Park. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Mike Leake is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Leading off tonight
Stepping in, Oakland, Marcus Semien. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Semien.
Now here's the pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Number 22.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Leake is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Fouled off. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. He'll get it into second, and he's safe. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Next up for the A's, Matt Olson. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here.
Well, big-time power threats like him tend to rack up a lot of RBIs. He's also way up there on the home run leaderboard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Now to the plate, Chris Davis. A good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League.
Well, he's right in the prime of his career, and clearly that is resulting in big things for him.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. A's nothing. M's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Sean Manaea will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Gordon.
Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Softly hit toward the hole. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Malik Smith the next to hit. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
Nope.
And this is low, ball 2-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Towards second. A step on the bag for one. On to first, and they get the double play. With a moment here in Seattle, and look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, they need Kyle Seager to get back on track. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
Edwin Encarnacion now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, base is empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. There's ball 4.
Batting fourth, no left fielder.
Digging in, Domingo Santana. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. His career numbers against Minaya, he's hitless in 6 tries. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Encarnacion is off at first with 2 away. Down the third baseline, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. We are still scoreless. Standing in, Mark Canha, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Mark Canha.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are 2 guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in, and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A veteran presence in this rotation. Leake is a guy that this team has come to rely on for solid starts this year.
You know what he is, Matt? He's old, dependable, and old, reliable. This is like you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but one of these things this guy does, he can adjust on the fly. He has plan A, plan B, and plan C. And if plan A is not working, he'll go to plan B. A great variety of pitches. And one of the things he does really well, Matt, he really disrupts the hitter's timing.
Profar.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Past battles with Mike Leake. He's 0 for 8. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 2-2. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Here's Robbie Grossman. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
The windup and the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. Reined in. And they will get... No! He's in there. A very close play at first. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. His career numbers against Mania, not great. He's 1 for 8. With the first pitch, here it comes. And that's in there for strike one. In his career, Healy has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So striding forward now, Josh
off for the
Begley,
Athletics.
as we are all set to
catcher,
begin the third inning in
Josh
this one.
Begley.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And that's in there, 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Strike 2 looking as the sinker bores down the middle of the plate. He'll try it again. 3-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Gordon is there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 22.
Digging in, Ramon Laureano. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Misses. Ball 2. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So stepping in, Omar Narvaez, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half.
Narvaez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Grossman moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 25.
Now in the box, number 25, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is outside for a ball. To 2-2 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Ripped down the line. Popped him up. Pinder is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Grossman. And that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Leaks ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mariner organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
1-1 the count. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Now at the plate, Mark Canha. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Navarez gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Striding in, Malik Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches was they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Stepping in now, Edwin Encarnacion. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Standing in, Domingo Santana. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Well, that's a great take there right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Off for Oakland.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Chad Pinder.
Here comes the first pitch. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-Roll. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out. making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
Into the box, Jurickson Profar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And it's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Digging in to try it again, Robbie Grossman. First pitch coming, here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Number 25 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the Mariners,
striding into the box, Mitch Haniger comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here's another 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In now the Mariners DH, Ryan Healy hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. 1-1 the count now. Healy, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air to center field. Laureano is there. 2 gone.
Up next for Seattle.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys showing good but not great fastballs. 92 for one, 91 for the other. Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 2 out, nobody on. Seager behind with an 0-2 count. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Stepping up now, Josh Fegley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Josh Fegley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First offering on its way. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Smith is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1-2-3 go the A's. Still no score. Stepping in, Omar Narvaez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Omar Narvaez.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Popped up. Pinder has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 25.
Striding in once again, number 25. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one runs up high. Ball one. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
One and two, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location
number
and
9.
upsetting the hitter's timing.
baseman,
You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that
Jordan.
strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, D. Gordon. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Two and one count now to the Mariners leadoff batter.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Full count still. Once again a 3-2. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Now at the plate, Malik Smith. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Kenna racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Mariners leave 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Now it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And that's over. 3-1.
3-1.
Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So now it's Mark Canha, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's set. Here it comes. Good pitch to hit. A sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Olson at second. Davis at first with no outs. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Takes this the other way to right. Henniger is there, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, third baseman, Chad Pinder.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. To first, taken in by Encarnacion. There's one. On to the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Get up and stretch now here in the great Northwest, and we still have no score. Ready once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Up next for Seattle, the left fielder.
Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Grossman on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kenna has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We are still scoreless. So coming to the plate, Jurickson Profar. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. We've seen outstanding performances from both of the starters in this one all game long. Both of these guys have been able to stay a few steps ahead of batters they've faced, and we'll see if either lineup can scratch something across in the later innings of the game.
You know, D-Row, this is what happens sometimes when you get guys out there like these two pitchers that move the ball up, down, in and out. They disrupt timing, and it just looks like both teams have been very uncomfortable in the batter's box.
It just seemed like the catcher never moved his glove on either side today. They were throwing darts out there, executing all 4 quadrants, and kept both teams off balance.
Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Leake gets the sign with the payoff pitch. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Another full count pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith is right there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
And the term pitcher's duel doesn't even do justice to what we've had here so far. As you can see on the graphic, 2 dominating performances and 2 shutouts to this point from our 2 starters. Ready for another shot now. Robbie Grossman, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Henniger is there. 2 down. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Coming to the plate now, Josh Fegley, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Here comes the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A's are gone in order. Still no score. Into the box now, Ryan Healy. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Healy.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there, 1-1. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Up next for Seattle, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
In now, Kyle Seager. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Omar Narvaez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
At the plate, number 25. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup, little bit inside, 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Grossman makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Seattle, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Dan Altavilla will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Dan Altavilla.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Semien.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Encarnacion is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. From the windup, the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box, Chris Davis, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Ready with the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Ball three. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santana is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The A's strand one. We are still scoreless. Digging in and looking for more, D. Gordon. Last time through was a base hit.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Gordon.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ball 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Malik Smith. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Another 1-2 delivery. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Skied into straightaway right. Kenna moves over. 2 down.
the first baseman, number 10, Edwin.
Digging in now,
Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. Still no score.
Your
Zach
attention,
Roscoe
please.
takes the mound as he'll
Now
be the first
pitching
man to
for the
pitch here in extra innings.
Number 59, Zach Roscoe.
Striding in for Oakland, Mark Canha.
Leading off
He
for the
lined
Athletics.
out in his last trip,
right
so
fielder,
looking for
number
better
20.
fortunes here.
Mark.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Back 2-0 now.
Ball
3-0 now. Three-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Full count now, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time. Lifted in the air out to right. Waiting on it is Henniger. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Chad Pinder.
Ready for another chance? Chad Pinder. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
One out, nobody on. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Liner towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
At the plate, Jurickson Profar. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
And he takes ball one. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one finds the corner for strike one.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the...
Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Lou Trevino comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
62, Lou Trevino.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Domingo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Trevino, a right-hander going 6'5". He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. In now, Mitch Haniger. Runners going. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. Now the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ryan Healy. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Ware, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Well, obviously not fighting on the first two, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Into the box now, Kyle Seager. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And a ball 1-0. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Seager averages a hit once every 4 at-bats. An average at exactly 250. Runners breaking for the plate. And a late squeeze attempt, but this will be foul. Ho, ho. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now a foul tip at the plate, and you could hear that one ring off the catcher's mask as he stays alive. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Here's the first pitch. This pitch is popped up. Fegley is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Mariners leave a couple. We are still scoreless. Number 5 will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 5.
Sam Tuivalala takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
26. Sam Tuivalala.
Robbie Grossman will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Line drive to center field. Smith patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Stepping in now, Josh Fegley. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him one extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. One more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Ramon Laureano is on deck. The 3-0. And that misses ball four. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
The 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Fegley over at second. Simeon at first. One gone. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, but then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box, Matt Olson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Down and away, ball one. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Pulled toward right center field. Smith's on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A's strand a couple. Still no score. Now batting, number 25. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 25.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. And that's the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Totally dominant, Matty V. 9 shutout innings, something you don't see very often today in baseball. It's just unfortunate that he got no run support from the fellas swinging the bats.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon. He went down on strikes last time up. Ryan Buchter, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 52, Ryan Buchter.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Gordon ahead, 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
So digging in now, Malik Smith. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Hops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third. And he's in there at third as the possible winning run. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, number 5. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. And now the outfield is moved in as the potential winning run sits just 90 feet away. Here's the first pitch. And all 3 runners on the move here. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. For the plate, squeeze attempt, miss it, and he will be tagged out at the plate on a nutty suicide squeeze attempt with 2 outs, and the side is very ridiculously retired. Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Solo shot to right center as they get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, somebody's anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
Anthony Swarzak, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Anthony Swarzak. Now batting, right fielder, Mark Canha.
Standing in now, Mark Canha. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. And a full count for Canha now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Smith has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening, so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. Settling in now, Chad Pinder. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One out, nobody on. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
In now, Jurickson Profar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Robbie Grossman would be next. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up, and it's right at somebody.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Profar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Two 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. Josh Fegley would be next. Three and 1. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Line toward right center. Henniger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. It's the A's 1 and the Mariners nothing. Blake Trinan enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Blake Trinan.
Coming to the plate now, number 5. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
And that misses 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner will get back standing. Into the box now, Mitch Haniger, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Treinen, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
He'll go to the bag for one.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
In now, Ryan Healy. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the runner's on his way home. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So striding in, Kyle Seager. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1-0, here it is. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it, 2-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Liner toward right center. Laureano is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Time to put the coffee pot on. 13th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Ready now, Josh Fegley. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Fegley.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle. He's on point right now.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
There's high ball hitters and low ball hitters in the game. Obviously, this guy likes the ball down below the knees. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping in now, Ramon Laureano, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Haniger in pursuit. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
There are 2 parts to every great catch. One is getting the right route to make the play, and 2, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
Standing in now, Matt Olson. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Olson carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The 1-1.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Simeon's off and running. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for Oakland. Still tied 1 apiece. Joaquin Soria enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning.
Joaquin Soria.
Stepping up to the plate, Omar Narvaez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch on its way. Olsen fields it cleanly, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping into the box, number 25. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go D. Gordon. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. He's set. The 2-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Score remains tied 1-1. Corey Guerin is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Corey Guerin.
Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Davis. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now the 1-0. Bends into the zone for a strike. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And there's one down now.
The right fielder, number 20, Mark Hanna.
At the plate, Mark Hanna struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here comes the first pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gordon over to his left. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Third baseman, Chad Pinder.
Now at the plate, Chad Pinder. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 2. And the pitch. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Guerin, a 6'1" right-hander. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And they have taken the lead. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
And he was totally dialed in for the first two hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the third guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
Now batting, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Into the box now, Jurickson Profar. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
In now, Robbie Grossman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Stepping into the box, Josh Fegley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch in there. 0-1. Comes set. The 0-1. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. A's have to settle for just the one. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here, as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the A's 2 and the Mariners 1. Liam Hendricks, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 16, Liam Hendricks.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Left side, but well foul. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. And that misses, ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. The 2-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Number 5 will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, number 5. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Right.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Mitch Haniger. 1-0 the count. Two out here and a runner at second. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hey. 2-2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Last chance for the Mariners. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Oakland with their 50th team win in this one. Joaquin Soria earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Liam Hendriks strikes out the side to record the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL West, Joakim Soria collected win number 3 this year as Oakland took down the Mariners 2-1. Rougned Odor really cashed in at the dish with 3 hits and 6 RBIs as the Rangers pushed past the Twins 10-8. Mike Trout dominated the game offensively with 7 runs driven in on 3 home runs as the Angels disposed of Houston 9-2. As of today, he is leading the American League in round trippers. The Orioles broke up their 7-game losing skid as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-1. The Rays sent 3 balls into the seats as they pummeled the Yankees 9-2. The Cubs grabbed 13 hits in the game as they dismantled the White Sox 8-1. The Boston Red Sox put together 10 total hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 9-0. They now have 6 straight victories. Mike Foltynewicz twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound as the Braves downed the Marlins 2-0. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. Kyle Zimmer got win number 1 on the year, helping lead Kansas City over the Nationals 3-2. Jason Vargas was victorious for the 5th time this season, helping the Mets get by the Phillies 4-0. Mike Clevenger collected the victory in his 12th win, helping Cleveland get by Cincinnati 3-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Chris Archer got the win number 7 thus far, helping Pittsburgh get one against the Brewers 2-1. The Colorado Rockies picked up 14 hits in total as they got a road win against Arizona 11-2. The Dodgers totaled 11 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 9-4. The Giants knocked out 10 hits as a team as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 8-1. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.